Hello, my name is Scott for SP Gaming. We're back here in City Skylines, and where we had left off last, I spent a bit of money connecting this highway all the way out to here, and from what we can tell, it looks like it's getting a pretty decent amount of traffic. I think when I was checking yep, this as well as this was actually red, so there's a lot of people using it. I guess maybe for a shortcut through this area. Oh, did we get... What is this? Multiple problems. We have criminal activities high, of course. And, of course, a dead person is waiting for transport. Yeah, we have a lot of problems to take care of. So that's what we'll probably be doing in this episode, although it looks like our population is going up. We are working towards the 15,000 for big city. We're actually only about 2,000 there. Off screen, I did a bit of zoning, or not zoning, a bit of laying out of a new neighborhood over here, as well as over here. This I plan to have as a second community for the ore industry over here, as well as a little bit of farming over here. I might expand the fertile land, maybe something like this. I haven't really decided, but yeah, there'll be a road in here, and I put an interchange here, just allow people to get in and out of the area, and this road will probably continue off in that direction. I might have a second road over here, but it will also, of course, provide housing near this oil patch and this fertile ground. I might actually put some residential in here, especially if I put in, ore industry over there. That looks a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit rocky and probably nowhere good to place a town. But yeah, we are going to have this, which I might as well put down now. And most of this will be, of course, residential. Alright, so the ore comes to about here, so if I might not want to have any residential along this road. It's probably going to be more of a service road for access into here. So I'm going to have residential in here, and so that's what I'm going to do. Let's throw in residential in here, and actually we're going to put a pathway in there. Except I'm probably going to do commercial on that strip. And you're going to want to put down some residential there. This is probably, yeah, this is a main road, so there might be actually some commercial along here. So I might actually, yep. Let's just put the residential in there. Yeah, that should be good for now. I'm not going to have residential along there. And was I going to connect this up? No. So what I'm going to do is put some residential along here. We'll have a bit of commercial there. And I'll put down just a little bit. I'll put actually some high density along here. And then some low density businesses, actually, depending on what these things require. Okay, they can be placed on, they don't need to be, must be placed on the shoreline. Must be placed near roadside. That is a beach volleyball court, so I am probably going to want to have road access, a riding stable, okay, that's not coastal, and a skate park. Alright, so some of these can be placed on the coastline, some of them on the by roadside. Alright, so what I'm going to do, yeah, we'll just put a bit more commercial in there. And what's going on here? I don't like that. Actually, why is that? Let's throw down a little bit commercial along this road. And then I'll do residential here. We'll leave a gap for a path to there. Although, yep, I'll do that. And yeah, residential to here. And actually, I might just make this low density residential. And if I'll leave that open for now. What I'm going to do is use, actually I could probably use pedestrian road. That's a possibility. And what does that, I don't like how that does that. Let's take zoning off. There we go, that's better. Yep, that works for me. And depending on what I want to do here, probably do the same. Alright, so that should be good enough for commercial. We have a little bit of industrial demand, but we do have offices, I think, that are... no, they're probably... Yeah, there's probably some offices that are getting abandoned. Depends on the education level. Anyway, we are going to put in more residential here, and what's going on there? Oh, there's a hill here. Alright, there's going to be a little bit smaller houses then. And just to there. I'm actually going to make this residential. And do some residential in here, some smaller buildings. I would like to know if there's a mod that kind of intelligently places zoning, so you get you know, these weird things happening here. Anyway, I'm going to let time tick. That should be good for now, actually. Yeah, I'll throw residential along here. We are going to need water and power. And yeah, let's bring it to about here. We're going to go to 440. Same thing, 440. And one thing I can do is connect it right over to here. And now, let's connect that like that. Might as well bring this all the way to there. And we're going to go another 440. So that there's good. Alright, so that will supply water. We are going to need power. So I'm going to bring this from here right over here. Alright, so we have water, we have power, although this is going to need power over here. Hopefully some of these will come in, so I'm not going to need to run power. But I might have to run power anyway. And for now, I'm going to just run it. No, we're just going to... I'm going to run it from here over to here. And no, I don't have anything along here. That's fine. To there. That's just going to be temporary. We have some garbage issues, really. %, full. We're up to 13,000 people. And this has 100%. Let's empty that landfill. 99% full. 88% full. So we are going to need another garbage. Which would explain why. Okay. I bet that. So let's put in one there. We're going to put in a second one. And that's going to cover this. And that would be... Yep, that's going to be fine. I may have to reconnect power, but... Oh, nope. Garbage. One there, and that's not close enough. Or that's... Yeah, that's close. Too close. I'm not going to be... Alright, I'm going to change this up. And... Yep. We'll throw in a couple more landfills. Well, we are definitely going to want to get... Do I actually have them? We actually have incineration plants, so I should probably think about using those. Although they are going to cost me $30,000. Large advanced incineration plant does consume a lot. Yeah, that is large. It is a little bit larger than a landfill. Oh, I'm going to need to reconnect this. Yeah, I didn't want trucks to go through the city itself, or the town itself. And yeah, we have power issues up there. Alright. We are going to connect from here over to there. And this one over here is no more space, so we are going to empty that. And now I'm going to come back here. We have water issues over here. Yeah. Do that. That should be good. And now what I want to do is build some more residential over here. Push our population up further. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, that's... The spacing didn't exactly work out. This is actually 7. This is 8. This is 8. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to do a little bit of residential in here. Actually, I'm going to deal with the death care by throwing in, I need 15,000 for, we're going to just put in a cemetery, say, right here. And yeah, we want residential going to about here. And okay, so that's a depth of 6. So yeah, I just want residential on one side. The rest will be green space. And we are going to do some more residential in here, as well as here. And there. And what I'm thinking of doing, we're going to just intersperse some high density in here. Let's, a 4 by there. Maybe a 4 by here. 4 by on this corner. And I'm probably also going to, this residential or commercial there. Two there. And yeah, I'm going to do some commercial here. We are going to have the big stadium over here, so I'm going to want to have more of my commercial in this area, residential over here. And yeah, that's right, we need water. Although we do have some good initial coverage. Our water up to about there. Just going to connect this across. I'm going to go to 440. And down. And I'll just connect that up. To about there. And now we want power. Alright, that should give them power. Or not. Oh, that's just on the edge. No, it's not. I'm going to bring it to here. And there. Alright, so they have power. They're going to have water. Anywhere else that's having issues? No, they're good for water. It's everywhere good for power. What are we at for power? 237 electric production. Why do we have only 237? 12 weeks, 14 weeks, 16 weeks. What is our power budget right now? Oh, 99%. That would explain why. We're losing a little bit of power production. And otherwise, how are things? What do we have for our income and expenses? Well, we're making almost 15,500 from low density, 3,500 for high density, 27.59 for low density commercial, 168 for high density. We're actually making 3,918 from commercial activity from citizens and only $38 from tourists. 816 from offices, 5,721 from industry. We're not making anything from the buses. We have buses. What's going on here? We're spending $720. Why are we not making any money off of the buses? One thing I'm going to want to do, of course, is set up a few more routes. And so what I'm going to do is here to there, to go to there, there, one right there, one right there, and then one over to about here. We will share these stops. Back to there. Stop across the road. And yeah, one right there. Actually, I'm going to stop there and then stop there. Going to make that stop, and I'm going to click that. So that will provide access into there. I'm also going to run another bus. Make a couple stops over here. And yeah, this is going to be an express line all the way into town. We're going to make the stop here. Yeah, probably just there. Before coming back along here. There. And do that as a line. One thing I'm probably going to want to do is build the bus station. $65,000. I have $7,300. Or $73,000. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want to have a bus transit network. Or whatever it's called. Bus station. Somewhere in an easy to access location. Somewhere around here would be nice. Maybe even here. Yeah, near the train. Unfortunately, one of the things I had wanted to use, and actually there is apparently an issue with this mod. It's been removed from the workshop, and the person who made it, I think it's Bloody Penguin or Bad Peanut, he's tried to fix it, but apparently one of the updates in Skylines has messed things up, and it's not functioning as intended. So yeah, it's not available, and I really don't want to mess around with it. So my plan to have this Old Brick Central right here kind of fell apart, so... Oh, that's a ship over there. So yeah, I won't be putting this in here. I've been looking for some alternatives for like terminus type ending stations, but I haven't found anything else that interests me. And but we do have access to trains, so I might want to consider setting up a rail line with a station to get passenger traffic into the city itself. But yeah, about that. Anyway, let's let time tick again. And we do need to take care of some problems. How's the death care doing? Oh, that's going to need power. Otherwise, it's going to abandon. Don't want that. Anywhere else that needs power? How's water doing? We have 360,000 capacity. Consumption of around 263 or 65,000 capacity. So this is issue because of dead people. Abandoned because of dead people. You know, the person who owns the building, they would kind of want to get that problem taken care of. So yeah. Death care is complete. Other BS in this game. Number of customers visiting this building is low. Make sure there's enough residential in the area. Support your businesses. Well, we have a massive drop in our demand for residential. So far, yep, not as much has come in as I was hoping. But we do have the demand for it. We already have dead people over here. And what are they complaining about? Not enough workers. You're only getting one uneducated worker. 3 uneducated workers. They have actually 1 overeducated. Oh, 2 overeducated. What is our education overall? We're down to 42% uneducated. That's not good. 38% educated. We have 4% highly educated, so that will at least turn things around. What I might want to do is drop the school budget. And yeah, what I'm going to do is drop maybe to 75%. Save a bit of money as well as slow the reduction in the number of uneducated people, because we do need them for jobs like this. Abandoned because not enough workers. Of course, they require the uneducated ones to overeducated workers. Lovely. Yep. There's dead people over here. How is... Oh, there we go. We are now big city. I think this might be a good place to take a break. We've reached 15,000 population. We are a big city. We do get another 2x2 area, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. We get the water treatment plants and the crematoriums. You know what? I might do that off screen. One thing I'm going to do, we have $166,000. We are going to put down 2 water treatment plants. And then we are going to how do you turn this off? Oh, there it is. We're going to turn those off. how are we... We're going to turn that one off as well. Okay, so we are still going to be good for sewage. One thing I wanted to do was, of course, clean up the amount of sewage that there is. We are good for water, so that's fine. But we are going to need to, of course, take care of all the dead people. So, yep, we are just going to throw down a few. That's a possibility. Let's put them in. We'll throw one right there. And we are going to throw this one. Throw one there. Throw one there. We might as well get some coverage in the industrial area. Throw one there. Let's just try to get rid of all these dead bodies. Is there a good convenient spot to place this? Yeah, let's put it there. We're down to 18,000 people, or $18,000. Jeez, cost $25,000. Crematorium availability, 22 deceased. And it looks like we are going to need police protection over here. What I am going to do is throw in another crematorium. Let's say right here. Just have to wait for the money. There we go. They'll get a little bit more death care. And yeah, what is the police protection looking like? Well, they are actually pretty decent. Crime rate's 13%. Do I even have a police department over here? No, I don't. We just have the two. Yet we are going to need to have one over here, but we of course are going to need money. I'm going to want to have one over there, one here, one over here to provide some decent enough coverage, but that will have to come next time. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode of City Skylines. My name is Scott for SB Gaming, and as always, have a good day.